Question: is the gospel true? Is my gospel true? Is your gospel true? Is the gospel of Jesus true? Is the gospel of Buddha true? Is the gospel of Hindu true? Probably same thing. Is the gospel of Muslims true? Is the gospel true? There is only one gospel, which means there is only the gospel. Regardless if it's the gospel in me, or the gospel in you, or the gospel in somebody that some of us consider a myth today because it's a story told and none of us was there to know if it was true or not, a true story. That's regarding Jesus, Buddha, and everybody else and everything else. These are stories that were told. Some of us regard to them as myths. Some of us believe that, regarding to these stories or gospels as myth is blasphemy. And whoever does that deserves to go to hell or will go to hell by their God that they believe to be true. But guess what? If you believe in the God to be true that's going to throw people in hell, you're going to be first one to go to hell if you don't add up to that God's expectations, because you're the one that believe in that God. So that God is real for you, and that God is the one that's governing you and what you do and giving you your rules and your regulations. But is the gospel true? Let's get back to that. The answer is, we really would never know. I could sit here and say, yes, I can sit here and say there is only one gospel, and all of those gospels are true to the person who received that gospel to be true. But at the end of the day, whether it's a myth to me or it's true to you, at the end of the day, it's useful. Any gospel is useful for teaching and evolving and growing, whether you believe it to be true or not. So we should all listen to the gospel, not only within ourselves, but the gospel of those who are before us and the gospels of those who are even after us, because some of us can listen to those who speak to us from the outer realms and from the future self, future ancestors. What am I saying? But anyway, this was supposed to be a short video, but I just start running on and on. At the end of the day, the answer is the gospel true? We'll never know. We'll never know until we know. Until we know that we know what we know to be true. Because right now, anybody can claim that the gospel of Jesus is true. Anybody can claim that their Bible is true, that their belief is true, that their gospel, the gospel and the truth that come from within them, that's not confirmed by anybody else. Anybody can say, yes, it is true. Because I have the gift of clear cognizance, I can tell you it is true. I don't know how it's true, but I just know that I know it's true. Right? But at the end of the day, you don't know until you know. Now, what day is that? The day that you know. Period. Peace. Pick up these pearls and rock them. Share this video if you think it's going to bless somebody or benefit somebody. Hug somebody. Love somebody. Leave a comment below to add whatever your gospel is, your truth is, to edify, encourage, and build up those who are reading and listening. Pick up these pearls and rock them. And like this video. Iyani. Reciprocity. You feel me? Like the video. Peace.